New book. I'll be more interested to know what is there in your new book. Yeah, I know. She is Ayesha Siddiqi. She is author of Military Incorporated. I didn't get a chance to read your book, but for our audience, if you tell me what is there in the book.
Well, basically, it's an analysis of Pakistani politics, focusing on mainly focusing on certain one aspect of which is a military economy, military capital. This book is not about Pakistan. It uses Pakistan as a case study. Basically, this is a book about military capital. A military capital which exists all over the world, including Pakistan, United States, India, China, other places. Yet it's not talked about, it's not documented, it's not explained that what kind of effect does it have on the polity of any state.
So you're saying that it is the arm race and the arm producer who are controlling democracy to everything, and you want to absolve the people of South Asian origin for their own reason? I mean, I understand they're exploiting the difference, that communalities.
Do not say things when you haven't read something.
I agree, but I'm saying...
I refuse to answer because you have not even understood what the book is about.
I didn't know. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking whether do you want to absolve them of their own responsibility?
What?
About the failure of democracy. See, the thing is that it's the people who want democracy, and I also understand the external power politics always been play. I mean, you made a comment that arms capital, which I also believe that arms capital plays a very crucial role in politics of South Asia, which is no denying fact. But question is that one side of the story is definitely this arm race, is definitely the interest of the arms lobby. The other side is definitely the fact that the people are also divided into the communalities and their feudal directions. So, I mean, the question is that should we only blame the arm race, or do you think that also we should blame ourselves as well?
Also, I've never mentioned the word arms race, right? If you do, if you refuse to understand the concept, I have a problem explaining.
Hey, please do. I need to understand these things. So.
See, the military economy that I'm talking about is one in which a lot of activities are done in the name of welfare. And there has been an expansion of the security sector all over the world, including South Asia. And traditionally, in some countries, militaries have been much more entrenched in the economy. And what I tried to do, because traditionally the literature has looked at defense spending in relation to, in explaining the power of a military. What I've tried to do is go beyond and looked at a new genre of military capital. Please understand that concept first. Otherwise, I do not have any answers.
Sure. Tell me what is that?
That's what I've done. Right? I just explained it.
Can you tell to our audience what is that new concept? Just if you briefly can explain to them.
See, as I said, this is a military capital which is done in the name of welfare. It's for the military, benefits the military fraternity, and it's beyond normal procedures of public accountability. And due to extra legal mechanisms or legal mechanisms, militaries have it, security sectors have it all over the world. And what I've tried to do is conceptualize it and see what effect does it have on the politics of any country, especially, and I've taken Pakistan as a case study where the military is, as it is, very powerful. That's what I've tried to understand. I never mentioned the word arms race, so it's not an issue of arms race at all.
No, I mean, see, the thing is that even if you talk about the Bush administration, I think the ultra-leftists have always accused that behind the Bush policy, the arms lobby is playing the most critical role. I mean, if you talk to me about the general people, most of the general people tend to believe that behind Iraq war it was the arms lobby in the United States. So they are definitely well connected. I mean, whether it's true or not or false, so that's a different issue. But the fact is, the perception of common people are definitely with the fact that the arms lobby plays a very important role in United States politics as well. It's not about only Pakistan.
That's what I've said. I haven't said anything else. I think we'll talk about it after you read them.
Okay, thanks.
Nothing to say. I'm going to explain things to you. Explain to myself. The problematic concept of modernity. How it's understood in the United States. how it's understood amongst the educated middle class of Pakistan, inside Pakistan and outside Pakistan. And then how it is juxtaposed to the local cultures. See, 1940s, after the end of the Second World War, when the modern nation state was being built, the empires were being further broken down, and nation state, the concept of nation state, which dates back at least 200-300 years, was being further solidified and carved out into new smaller states. Part of that process was also how do you modernize them. And in the United States, you had a series of academics, Morris Genowitz, all my friends here, and good educated people in the military would be very familiar with the word Genowitz. So people like Morris Genowitz, Samuel P. Huntington, and many others saw described militaries of third world countries as modernizing institutions. And essentially anybody who interacted with the United States was passed on this framework. If you are modern, if you want to appear modern, then you have to have that certain standard of modernity. We were told that in the early 1950s, we were told that in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and then we were told, given that top-down concept of modernity yet again, then we were told that in order to be modern, you have to have you have to operate technology. Now we are told that in order to appear modern, you have to have a glass of scotch in your hand, 2 puppies in your lap, and a certain kind of morality. Way back, and in this process of modernity, this discourse of modernity, Pakistani bureaucratic institution came close to the United States. 1947-48, we had the first war with India. And Pakistan started searching for friends and allies. And even during the life of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founding father of Pakistan, there were references to his interest. You can find these references now, references to his interest in connecting with the United States. Because the United States was considered as one option for arming Pakistan. And we got our wish. End of 1950s, we entered into a security alliance.